Recently, I discovered some really cool apps and customization tricks on the iPhone, so I gave mine a makeover, and today I'll show you what's on my iPhone and also some customization tricks I used to get this look. Okay, so on this first page, I color matched all of my widgets and app icons to my wallpaper, which is this one right here. I'll have it linked down below. So the apps on this first page and also the dock are my most used apps. I have my message apps, YouTube and Instagram, Chrome, Spotify, and also my YouTube Studio. Now, iOS 15 actually doesn't support transparent backgrounds for the custom app icons. So even though these icons look like they have a transparent background, they actually just have a background that blends into the wallpaper. And I did use this app called Transparent App Icons to create all of these. Yes, very fitting name. By the way, this video is sponsored by Wondershare PDFelement, but more on that at the end. So these custom icons definitely look really good, but they did trigger these pretty annoying shortcut notifications every single time you open the app. But I did find a very easy and quick way to block all of these notifications. So after setting up all the custom app icons in the Shortcuts app, just create a new personal automation and then select app and make sure the is opened option is selected. And then just choose all the apps that you've set custom icons for, and then click on Add Action and search for the Stop This Shortcut option. And also make sure you toggle off the Ask Before Running. So this essentially just stops the shortcut from running before the notification can pop up. And that's why there are no longer these annoying notifications every single time I try to open a custom icon app. So this is a pretty good workaround, but I definitely still wish Apple would support this officially, because right now, custom icons still can't have any notification badges. So honestly, for some of the custom apps here, like my phone and messages, I'll probably end up replacing them sometime later with just the regular ones, because I do depend on those notification badges. Alright, anyways, so for my widgets here, all three of them are from this app called Widgy, and in this app, you can actually build widgets from scratch, which is pretty cool. Now, I didn't build any, but there are a ton on there that others have built and shared, and if you find one that you like, you can just import it. These are the ones that I imported, and for the ones that I used, I also tweaked the colors a little bit to match with my wallpaper, and this is the end result. So the top one here is all about the weather. It shows me the temperature change throughout the day with this graph, and also the wind speed and direction. It's really packed full of information, but it still looks really nice. So I really like this one. And the second one shows me the sunrise and the sunset time. And the last one shows me the battery percentage, today's date, and it also has a cute picture of Ryan the bear just as decoration. I really love how these three widgets look, especially when they're color matched to my wallpaper. So I definitely recommend going on Widgy if you want to find some more unique looking widgets. And I did put all of these custom icons and also the widgets into a package, which will be available to my channel members, so you can greatly support this channel and also easily get this look. Okay, so my second page is very clean and minimal. I have two transparent widgets hiding my other widgets. And again, these are not actually transparent. They just blend into the wallpaper. And I used an app called Clear Spaces to get these widgets. Now, usually right underneath a widget is its name, but this Clear Spaces app actually doesn't have a display name. So there's also nothing displayed underneath its widget. The devs really thought of everything with this app. Alright, anyways, so in this top widget stack, I have two countdown widgets. Both of them are from the Bears app. So when there's something exciting that I'm looking forward to, I'll have the really cute countdown shown here. And then when there's not much going on, I can just swipe to the transparent widget to get this very clean look. And in this bottom widget stack, I have a sun path and also a step counter widget. Both of these are from Widgetsmith. This is another really great widget app. It lets you display your photos, calendar, time, all kinds of things. And for the apps, so I have the clock app, and there's actually a very useful hidden feature in here. So in the timer, instead of choosing a sound for when the timer ends, you can actually choose stop playing. Sometimes I play music before I sleep, and this will automatically stop the music when I'm just about to fall asleep. And next, I have my notes. So this is where I write down anything and everything on my mind. And then I have Notion. It's like an all-in-one productivity app. In here, I write down the things that I need to do, my school stuff, YouTube stuff, and also a bunch of other things as well. All right, and this last page is not very aesthetic, but it's where I put the apps that I use often, but not every day. Honestly, I don't come to this page all that often because most of the time, if I need to find an app, I just do a quick swipe down and then just search for it. And I actually have some really cool keyboard tricks to show you guys. So in this default keyboard, you can enable the one-handed mode by long pressing on the globe icon and then selecting that option. And if you need to move the cursor, you can long press on the spacebar to control it very precisely. But my keyboard of choice is Gboard because it does all those things and a lot more. So you can directly search in Google and also use Google Translate. But my favorite feature is that in the Gboard app, you can set themes, and I've actually set my wallpaper as a background, and I really love how it just further ties together all the visual elements on my phone. So yeah, definitely recommend checking out Gboard. All right, anyways, so for the rest of this page, at the very top, I have a Google Calendar and also a batteries widget. And then I have my smart home apps. So Narwhal is my mop, Shark is my vacuum. They're kind of like my pets, but they clean my place instead of making it a mess. And then I also have my Google Home, which has my Nest Hub and also all of my lights connected to it. Smart home really does make my life a lot easier. And I also have this app called CapCut. I use it to edit together all of my TikTok and Reels. It's a free app and it has a ton of features, and I really like this text-to-speech one. It's kind of funny. And then I also have Gmail and Hangouts. And then on the next row, I have my Google Drive and Docs. So that's where I write down all of my video scripts. And then I have Toggle Track. It's a time tracking app. I used to use it a lot, but I kind of stopped now because I'm just not really sure if I like doing it. And I also have Lightroom. I use it to edit my Instagram pictures and also sometimes my YouTube thumbnails as well, although I mostly do that on my laptop. But in here, you can apply a mask to only edit that part of the photo. And probably the most useful thing for me is this healing brush, which just helps me get rid of dust and smudges so I can fix cleanliness in post. But anyways, so next I have the Monitor Plus app. It connects to my camera so I can see what's being recorded. Very useful. And next to that, I have a Sidus Link. It controls all of my studio lights in here. It's pretty convenient to use, but I definitely still wish I had voice control for them. And then I just have Uber Eats and Amazon to order food and also just random stuff. And lastly, I have Twitter and TikTok. So that's everything on my phone, and now I want to show you guys some iPhone tips and tricks that I've picked up. So if you want to help yourself avoid going on a certain app, you can actually set an automation in the Shortcuts app so that every time you try to open the app, it'll just automatically bring you to something else. So to do this, just create a personal automation and then select app. Make sure the is opened is selected and choose the app that you want to avoid. And then on the next page, select open app and then just pick a non-distracting app. I picked the clock app. Also, make sure to toggle off the ask before running. And yeah, that's it. And you can also very quickly enable or disable this automation with this toggle right here. And the second tip is that now in iOS 15.4, you can use Face ID even while wearing a mask. And the third one is that you can actually turn a video into a live photo with this app called Into Live. So I wanted to make this video of my real pet into a live photo to set as my lock screen wallpaper. So I just used the Into Live app to turn it into a live photo, and now it can play on my lock screen. So I really hope those tips are helpful. And now let's talk about today's video sponsor. So Wondershare PDFelement is a PDF editor, and today I'm going to show you guys how it works on an iPhone. So in the App Store, search PDFelement and download the app, which is this one right here. I'll also have a link to it down below. And then in the app, you can click the plus here and start scanning in documents. So here I have 3 pages of my video script, and I can scan in all of the pages at once. And then you can adjust the crop for each page. And when you're happy with it, just click the arrow and you'll have a PDF with all the pages. Now you can make edits to this PDF file, like adding in some text and images. You can also leave comments on the file. And after you're done with the edits, you can very easily share this file by tapping on the 3 dots and then share. So you can airdrop it, email it, or add it to your OneNote, which is what I'm gonna do. So yeah, that's it. And now this is in my OneNote. You can check out PDFelement at the link down below. If you want to know all of my thoughts about the iPhone, you can check out my iPhone 13 Pro review right here, and you can also watch my most recent video right here. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel down below. I'll have the rest of my social media linked in my description, so you can follow me on those as well. And yeah, that's all that I have to say for this video. I really hope to see you in another one of my videos. Bye!